Good morning children, I hope class 7th children are watching this video, and as we have been doing decimals, last day already we have seen how to add and subtract decimal numbers. Today we are going to see how to multiply decimal numbers. Here you see we are going to see multiplication of decimals. So, let us start. Here you see multiplication of decimals. So, first we will see multiplication of decimal by 10, 100, 1000, etc. What rules we have for that? On multiplying a decimal by 10, the decimal point is shifted to the right by one place. If suppose any decimal number you have and you want to multiply with 10, then what will happen? That decimal place will shift right side one place. Suppose you have 2.5 and you need to multiply by 10. So, what product you will get? Simply without decimal you multiply this. If without multiple, without decimal, if you are multiplying this, what you will get? 2, 5 and 0. First rule is what? On multiplying a decimal by 10, the decimal point is shifted to the right by one place. This decimal you had here, this will shift to the right one place. So, here you will have decimal. So, finally, what you have got? 25. Any other number you see? Suppose you have 3.75 and you need to multiply by 10. If you are multiplying this, what product you will get? 375 and 0, 3750. This decimal will shift to the right side one place. So, decimal will come over here. So, you will get 37.50. This will be your answer. So, in this way we need to do. If by 10 we are multiplying, one place that will shift. If by 100 we are multiplying, two places that will shift. If by 1000 we are multiplying, three places it will shift. If by 10,000 we are multiplying, four places that will shift, and so on. Have you understood? Okay. Next you see, next rule what we have, the same thing has been written. On multiplying a decimal by 100, the decimal point is shifted to the right by two places. On multiplying a decimal by 1000, the decimal point is shifted to the right by three places, and so on. Here example has been given, you see. Suppose you have 67 means 67.24 into 10. 67.24 into 10, one place that has been shifted. So, that will come 672.4. Either you write 672.4 or this 0 can be added on this. So, it will become 0. So, extreme right in decimal place, last day only it was told, if in decimal place in extreme right, if you are adding zeros, number will not change. So, the value of 672.4 you say, or you say 672.40000, the same value it is, value is not changing. So, either you can put 0 or you cannot, both are correct. Next you see 4.956 into 100. What will happen? Two places that will shift. So, it will be 495.6. I hope you understood. Two zeros are there. Two places right side decimal has been shifted. Example you have, multiply 35.6 by 1000. The same thing is required to be done. Here you see how it has been done. On multiplying 35.6 by 1000, the decimal point will be shifted to the right by 3 places. So, we write 35.6 is equal to 35.600, and therefore, 35.6 into 1000 will be 35.600 into 1000, and 3 places that will be shifted and will become 35,600. How it will become, you see, 35.6 into 1000. You forget decimal. If suppose decimal would not be there, then what will you do? This 30 will be added if you are multiplying 3, 5, 6, 0, 0 and 0. Now, before 6 you have decimal, you are multiplying with 1000. So, 3 places that will move to right side. So, it should be 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 0, 0 and then decimal you will put. Here you will put decimal in this place. So, this will be your answer. So, either after decimal again, if 0 is there, your value is, this is whole number, this is 35600. So, either after decimal you put after decimal you can put 0, or if you are not putting 0, the value will be same. So, simply what you understood, 35.6 you had. How many zeros you have added on that? 3 zeros, because you have multiplied by 1000, and this decimal has been shifted to the right side 3 places, and you have got 35,600. Multiplication of a decimal by a whole number. So, I hope you understood. If you are multiplying by 10, 100 and 1000. If by 10 you are multiplying, decimal will move right side 1 place, by 100 2 place and 1000 3 place and 10,000 4 places and so on. Multiplication of a decimal by a whole number, if by whole number if you are multiplying, then how you will do? Suppose example has been given, and before that rule you see, step 1, multiply the decimal without the decimal point by the given whole number. If suppose it has been given 5.43, you need to multiply this with 15. So, you forget about decimal and then you multiply. First step is what? Multiply the decimal without the decimal point by the given whole number. Second step is what? Mark the decimal point in the product to have as many places of decimal as there are in the given decimal. First you multiply this, 15 3 ja 45, 15 4 ja 60, 60 and 4, 64, and 15 5 ja 75 and 6, 81. So, what you have got? If you are multiplying 8145 you have got. Now, you see after decimal how many digits you have? So, after decimal you have 2 digits. So, from right side you count 1, 2 and then you put decimal. What we did? Without decimal you multiply the number by whole number, and then what we need to do? When product you have got, just you count after decimal how many digits you have. Here you have 2 digits. From right side in product you count 2 digits, 1, 2 and then you put decimal, and that will be your answer. Next example you see, you have, suppose simple example you take 0.065 into 9. Without decimal you multiply this. 9 5 ja 45, 9 6 ja 54 and 4, 58, 5 you have, then 900 and 5, 5 and 900. Now, you count from right after decimal how many digits you have. How many digits you have? 1, 2, 3. From right side you count 1, 2, 3. So, your decimal point will be over here. So, your product will be 0.585. You can see 0.585. So, likewise you need to multiply. So, first step is what? Without decimal you multiply by whole number, and then you see how many decimal numbers are there. After decimal, how many digits you have, that you need to count in product, and from right side you count that place and you put decimal. Then you have multiplication of a decimal by decimal. If suppose two decimal numbers you have and you need to multiply, then what will you do? Multiply the two decimal without the decimal point, just like whole numbers. Mark the decimal point in the product in such a way that the number of decimal places in the product is equal to the sum of the decimal places in the given decimals. Again, the same thing is required to be done. Very simple examples you take. Suppose you have 1.5 and 2.312. You need to multiply this. So, without decimal, just you multiply the number. Without decimal, you multiply the number. So, what we will get, you see, 2 5 ja 10, 2 1 ja 2 and 1 3. Then 1 5 ja 5, 1 1 ja 1. Then 3 5 ja 15, 3 1 ja 3 and 1 4, 2 5 ja 10, 2 1 ja 2 and 1 3, 0, 8, 6, 4 and 3. Now, what we need to do here, you see what has been written. Mark the decimal point in the product in such a way that the number of decimal places in the product is equal to the sum of the decimal places. Sum of the decimal places in the given decimal. Sum of the decimal places. Here you see some decimal place in first number you have. After decimal, how many digit you have? 1. After decimal, how many digit you have? 1, 2, 3. Means 3 and 4. How many decimal places are there? Sum of decimal places will be 1, 2, 3 and 4. So, here you count 1, 2, 3, 4 and here you will put your decimal place 3.4680. So, what steps we have followed? Without decimal, numbers are required to be multiplied. Then in both you count how many digits are there after decimal, you add that. Suppose 1 and 3, 4 places you have. In product you start counting from right side 1, 2, 3, 4 and then you put decimal and that will be your answer. Here you see example has been given 73.68 into 5.4 you have. So, this has been multiplied and you have got 397,872. Where we will put decimal point? Here you see after decimal how many digits are there? 2. Here how many digits are there? 1. So, 2 and 1 3. So, from here you count 1, 2, 3 and here decimal point is required to be put. So, your answer will be 397.872. Here you see. Next you have multiply 0.089 and 0.76. Again the same thing is required to be done. Without decimal you multiply the number. So, you have got 6764. Now, where decimal point is required to be put? Here you see after decimal you have 3, 1, 2, 3. Here after decimal you have 2. So, total 5 places you have decimal places. So, from right side you start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, but here nothing you have. So, for that what you need to do? You need to put 0 yourself and then you put decimal. So, 0.06764, this will be your answer. And here you can put 0 so that this decimal will be visible and that is why 0 can be put, otherwise no use is there of this 0. If you are writing 0.06764, that will be your answer, but this should be visible, that is why 0 is written before that. Again in the same way, you have 0.0235 into 0.0327. This is required to be multiplied. Suppose you have got 76845. After multiplication, you multiply yourself and then you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From right side you start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and then you put decimal and this will be your answer. So, I hope you understood how it is to be done. Then you have example, find the product of 0.47 into 5.3 into 0.06. So, what is required to be done? Again without decimal you multiply. So, 47 and 53, first you multiply. So, suppose you have got 2491, then you multiply by 6. So, you have got 14946. Now, you need to count how many decimal places are there. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are there. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, here decimal you will put and before that 0 you can put. So, 0.14946 will be your answer in this way. Next example you see, if the cost of a pen is 28 rupees 50 paisa, find the cost of 48 such pens. So, one pen costs suppose 28 rupees 50 paisa. So, for 48 pens how much money you need to pay? This is required to be multiplied. So, without decimal just you multiply. Suppose you have got after multiplication 1368. Now, decimal is required to be put. Here you see, you have multiplied this. So, you have got this 00 also. So, after multiplication you have got 136800. Now, where we will put decimal point? After decimal how many digits you have? 2. So, here from here you count 1, 2. Here decimal is required to be put. So, your answer will be 1368 rupees. Next you see, the cost of 1 meter of ribbon is 35.80 rupees. What will be the cost of 9.8 meter? The same thing is required to be done. 35.80 is required to be multiplied by 9.8. First step is what? Again without decimal you multiply this. So, suppose without decimal if you are multiplying you have got 350840. Where decimal you will put? After decimal you count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Here decimal you will put. So, either you write 350 rupees 84 paisa in this way, or as we write simply paisa in after decimal places 2 digit. So, that is why your answer will be 350 rupees 84 paisa, because if 0 you are removing, number will not change, value will not change the of that number. Next you see, one kg of milk has 0.264 kg of fat. Suppose 1 kg milk you have and in that you have how much fat? 0.264 kg. How much fat is there in 12.5 kg of milk? Again the same thing is required to be done. You need to multiply this 0.264 into 12.5. Without decimal you multiply this number. Suppose you have got 3.33000 after multiplication without decimal. So, decimal point is required to be put. So, where we will put? After decimal you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, here we will put. So, this will be 3.30 you write, or simply 3 also can be written, 3.30 kg or simply 3.3 kg also can be written, and this will be your answer. So, in this way I hope you understood how to multiply decimal number by 10, 100, 1000 and so on with whole number, and even if two decimal numbers are there, how it is to be multiplied. So, I hope you will be able to do exercise 3C. It is so simple, just you try to do and try to complete this exercise. Next day we will talk on next topic. Till then, thank you.